when it comes to the money that's coming into HBCU, that Deion was generating. Oh well, he gets bought out by a white college, and now they get to have that money instead of us, right? But why does that mean we have to stop working to get more black coaches in HBCUs to replicate this same success? You feel me? It doesn't. You know, I like Dr. Umar and what he be saying, but that nigga is a total fucking complete racist. You know what I mean? Like, which I also agree with. I just can't be that. I agree with that energy being out there because it needs to be balanced. Like for instance, like sometimes I'll be a lot harder on LeBron, even though I love LeBron. I'm a lot harder on him because that needs to be out there in existence to balance the dick riding of LeBron that's out there. Where, you know, the LeBron can do no wrong out there. So I'm like, man, that nigga was trash tonight. Absolute garbage. Niggas scored like 28 points tonight. You know, but that nigga was trash tonight. They lost, didn't they? Kobe would have scored 48, nigga. It's a win.
With a broken toe, nigga.
With a broken elbow, nigga, shooting that bitch with the left hand, nigga, whatever. Can go left and go right, nigga. But yeah, that's, you see what I'm saying? Like, to balance out, like, I don't agree with anybody being any type of racist at all whatsoever. But we do, in our black corner, need some people who are 100% unadulteratedly black. It can't be me. I am pro-black as much as pro-black permits without being racist. Because I don't think, you know what I'm saying, anybody's superiority, any racist superiority is the future. It's not. I'm a Star Trek fan, bro. Like, it can't be. Nobody's superiority as far as race. And then at the end of the day, because, you know, Umar be on interracial, you know, the marriage shit, nah, you don't do that shit, whatever. I hate that shit. At the end of the day, everybody's going to have African in them, no matter what. You can't breed it out of them. You can't. It's a part of basic humanity. Everybody's always going to have that 1% African. Fuck it. Right? I understand that, like, as far as communities go, you want to get married to a black woman, and if you as a good black man, you can bring wealth to that black woman and her family, your extended family and shit. I get that. I get that. But nigga, every nigga marriage ain't gonna be successful, and then every nigga married, every nigga ain't gonna be no money maker. Like, it'll be just another struggling black family. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shit, what the fuck is it? I get with another race person, make her kids black because they gonna be half black. You know what I'm saying? And shit, nigga, I ain't finna get my money up to her fucking family, nigga. I'm finna take what I can off her family, nigga. Fuck, you got me fucked up, nigga. I'm totally okay with interracial relationship, but I fully encourage, if you only like black women, marry you a black woman. That's, you know what I mean? I just like everybody. That's just me. I like everybody, bro. Women are the most, women is the highest commodity on the planet. Jesus Christ. I'm not finna seclude myself to just one. Nigga, please. Are you kidding me? I like gummy worms, the gummy bears. I like Hershey balls. I like all types of candy. I like cotton candy, nigga. I like all that shit, bro. Like, you not finna limit me, nigga.
You mean I gotta pick one candy for the rest of my life?
No, I'm not finna do it. I like Nerds, nigga. I like Twizzlers, nigga. Yeah, corny ass Twizzlers. Yeah, I eat the Twizzlers, man. I eat the Twizzlers, baby. Come fuck with me. I eat the Twizzler. Yeah, oh wait, no homo. That's a cylindrical. I don't eat the Twizzlers like that. That's cylindrical. That's why I ain't make the analogy about meats. I'm like, I eat the hot dog. Nah, chill. Nah.
Nah, but yeah, I saw that clip with was it Dr. Yeah, that dude be crazy. He be snapping sometimes. Be like, the hell?
He be right. Majority of the time. I just don't agree with the interracial thing. You feel me? Or calling anybody a multiculturalist. Nigga, what's wrong with being a multiculturalist? You fucking idiot. What the fuck? Like, that's like.
I was like, I think that's great, because then you don't end up like Angela when you go visit other countries.
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and properly criticize this nigga Umar right now, because you know, there's a back and forth with Umar and Schulz.
Schulz. The comedian.
Andrew Schulz. Yeah. You know, Schulz got brilliant idiots with Charlamagne.
Yeah, I like him. He's funny as hell.
So Umar was on the podcast with another. It was a rapper dude. I forget his name. I found it on Spotify. And the dude was really no, it wasn't Matt. It was somebody you don't know. It's like I can't. I'll find it for you and send it to you. But the dude was irked at the fact or at the idea that Charlamagne was getting sunned by this nigga. And I won't say sunned, but just every conversation about, you know, when, you know, white folks gonna inquire, well, why do black people do this? Why is this? Why do y'all complain about this? Just do this, you know? And Charlamagne tries to combat him, but he doesn't always have the proper information. You know, like a Dr. Umar, you not finna back him into no corner. He finna come out. Well, the statistic, like Kevin Samuels, what's the statistics? You feel me? So yeah. The dude's primary subject was saying that like Charlamagne is like losing these arguments and he's not properly representing us, and that's making Schulz come out of pocket. Like he's right. He's 100% right. Schulz be winning because Schulz is a real comedian. He's a real MC. Like, so he's savvy. He's off the cuff. You can't fuck with him.
He's like a rapper.
Well, that's what an MC means. A master of ceremonies. Like somebody who has the gift of gab and can just talk. Like, I don't necessarily have that, but it's hard for you to out talk me, right? I'll be like, nigga, blah, 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 blah. That's how they are on 10 times of a level. You feel me? Yeah. So like when it, go ahead.
I was saying, as a comedian, he's used to just bam, bam. And Charlamagne, he's a radio host. He's used to just chill, everything slow.
They're one in the same. They're one in the same because Charlamagne is a comedian. He just hasn't stretched that muscle properly. Right. He lives in the zone of radio host, but he really is a comedian, and he really do got it like that. The fact of the matter is, he just don't have the information that can match. He doesn't have the level of information that can match Andrew Schultz's curiosity. Who's gonna keep like how I argue with Kurt all the time. Kurt not provide no information, nigga. He just curious. Well. I'm just asking questions. Nigga, you ask a question about everything. Once I answer your question and you ask the same shit again in a different way, I can't. You feel me? Like, I need more statistics to go off of a different angle. You know what I mean? To come at you. Now, once I answer your question in 5 different angles and 5 different perspectives, then I can corner you. You feel me? But if I just give you the fact of the matter one way or 2 ways, the nigga gonna ask again and again and again and say, see, you ain't got no answer for that. Bitch, I just told you. Like, but go ahead, because I'm gonna get to my real criticism of that nigga. I'm just trying to paint the picture.
Well, because like I feel like whenever he says that about Charlamagne, I'll be like, but it's not like I feel like he's trying to say Charlamagne is making black people look bad, but I'm like, bro, it's just a show. Like,
no, bro. No. This podcaster was 100% right, bro. He is making black people look bad. It'd be a lot. Okay, the show is called Brilliant Idiots, right? It's dumb people talking about smart shit is the slogan, right? The slogan, right? So it's supposed to be just we just hanging, just chilling. But it gets into serious conversations, which has responsibility and consequences. And if you can't properly defend this fact or this truth behind black, you know what I mean? Like, then Andrew Schulz fans, because like, we talking about Schulz who's not in the urban community like that. And we talking about Charlamagne who is in the urban community, is a matter of fact a face of the urban community. They're merging their audiences, and Schulz's audience is going away with Schulz's interpretation because Charlamagne doesn't have the information to combat it properly. You feel me? So that is dangerous. That is dangerous. Now, those people who are Schulz fans may not be as level-minded as Schulz, and Schulz is irresponsible for this. They may not be as level-minded as Schulz, and they may take these rhetorics and say, see, black folks ain't shit, this or whatever, you know what I mean? Take it to the next level. I know Schulz isn't doing that, but Dr. Umar does, to a certain degree, bloviate to a certain degree. He does bloviate and like over invest in ideas that are not proven or aren't are unprovable. Right? Like he'll, conspiracy this, conspiracy that sometimes. Which is not good for a stable argument going forward. You know what I mean? Like how Dick Gregory will say some real ass shit, and then in the next sentence that nigga say there's two Trumps. There's the clone Trump, the red tie Trump, and then the blue tie Trump. Like, damn, bro, ain't nobody gonna get, like, even if that shit was true, nobody's gonna believe that. You can't do that shit, bro. You're discrediting whatever you just said before that and whatever you say after that shit.
But, well, maybe it's just me overthinking it, but I was like, maybe he means like a Trump trying to play Republican and a Trump trying
No,
to play
nigga, he
Democrat.
meant cloned. He meant actually cloned. Like, he literally said clone. He said clone, bro. This 90-year-old Dick Gregory though, like, you know what I'm saying, one of the greatest comedians of all time, but he got a little senile to the point to where, cause like, you know what I'm saying, when you feel, once you feel you at the point of full education, which there's no such thing, your wisdom takes over, and now can't nobody tell you nothing else. And then once you start getting senile with that, all of your conjecture melds in with the things that you know as fact, and now you know what I'm saying, like. Now it's all that shit that I was thinking could be true is now true because it fits my narrative type shit. He was right about a lot of shit, just like Umar. But a lot of times, Umar ain't saying Umar crazy. He's just racist. That's it. Which leads to you believe conspiracies and shit like that. I love Umar. Don't get it twisted. And brother Umar, if you want to talk, nigga, talk to me. Nigga, I ain't got no $500,000 for your ass or that school. And speaking of that school, this is where, he got a school getting built, right? Yeah, he building a school. Damn, I forget where it is. I don't want to misquote and guess. But he building a school, for black kids. Black only. And he's gonna have every teacher appointed basically by hand, teaching a black curriculum, a black, you know what I mean? That type of shit. And he's been at this shit for years, bro. Trying to get this school going for like 4 or 5 years. He's been trying to get the school going, I believe. And he finally got the building, he got the property and stuff like that. But what he was explaining was the other state he was gonna get the school in, the dude practiced realty racism. Let me explain that. Realty racism, property management racism. Like, if I go appraise my house, every house on the block $2 million, right? I know my house should be worth about $2 million. I get it appraised, the bitch say it's worth $800,000. But if I go get my white friends to stand in for me and get the house appraised, that same motherfucking appraiser will appraise the house for $2 million.
Yeah.
You know that happens, right? Because I'm black, they not gonna give me the proper money back. That's, in fact, side note, that is the number one cause and reason for the fact that black people are behind economically. The housing market. We've always had to pay more rent than white people. There's never been an opportunity to pay mortgage and get equity back. That is the number one reason for the disparity. So when we talk about reparations, I don't want to hear there's no amount of money that you can give me to satiate and rectify what happened. Right? That's the number one cause, bro. Housing. I believe that wholeheartedly. And we can look up whatever we want to back that up. So when it comes to Umar, when he was trying to get this school in another state, he had the amount of money, he had the amount to buy it, but the dude told him that it wasn't for sale at the time, although it was, then went on to sell it to somebody else who was white. Maybe a little bit more details to it than that, but that is not right. If it was for sale, It's for sale. You should tell me it's for sale so I can put my money down, bro. Don't save it for somebody who's white. That's illegal.
Is it though? It's private property, right?
No, you talking about a free market. You talking about a free and open market.
But you can sell it to whoever you want. Like
no, if you feed me false information, no, we're not talking about a private seller. This is on a business LLC level. It's not like just private. We talking about properties here, bro. Like it's not like a Walmart where you just buy a property. No, nigga, this is, you see what I'm talking? We talking about land and shit, bro. This is constitutional shit. Like this is not buying something from Walmart where they can refuse your service.
Right, but I thought
if you give just like I said, it's illegal to it's not directly illegal. That's why Trump this is why Trump got away for appraising his dad's house for 10% of what it was. So they can only pay the 10% taxes, right? That's less illegal than not paying the tax. You feel me?
Yeah.
So instead of not paying the $300 million because my dad died on his property, let me get the property appraised for 10% of what it's actually worth, and then I'll pay the taxes on that. Because getting a false appraisal is less time than not paying the tax at all.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So this is the same. These are the same type of things we're talking about here. You can't fuck me out of property and lie and say that it's not. You're practicing racist business. You're like if you can, even when it comes to I have the right to refuse service. If you're refusing service to only black people, that's still illegal. It's not like, oh, you're going to jail for 20 years. It's Better Business Bureau has to step in, and then you know what I mean, all that type of shit.
Right, but I don't think they can close you down because.
No, you just get a fine. You'll just get a fine. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? It's like getting something falsely appraised. You have to pay a fine or some shit like that, and nobody's gonna ever prove it. If you don't pay the tax properly, you're going to jail, like Wesley Snipes. You feel? You see the difference? That's why it's always. That's why it's practiced that way, and it's because people can get away with it. It is illegal. You can't do that.
My dad, we kind of talk about that, how that kind of happens in construction. Here's all like, they need to have like 40% green, like trees, grass. Cause like, but they could pay a couple thousand and only have 20%, and that's it.
I mean, same type of degree, you know what I'm saying, of shit. But now you're talking about people. Like nobody's gonna sue you over the goddamn trees. Like you talking about people and livelihoods here. Like just like if I can't get a job over here and I can prove that they're not hiring black people, it's the same thing.
But that, I mean, not saying that it doesn't. Well, because at the end of the day, that shit does though cause lives. If they reduce the type of greenery.
No, bro, that's not. That's not infringing upon somebody's inherent right to be a human. If you're not hiring me because I'm black, that's fucked up. If you want to cut down a bunch of trees, that's not fucked up for just one demographic. That's fucked up for all humans. You feel me?
Yeah.
There's two different things, but it's kind of under the same umbrella of what I'm talking about. It's not jail time. It's just a fine. Somebody got to look into it, and then if you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So glad you got there straightened up. Hope you got an understanding now. Before I go on to the next point, goddamn, of the dude practiced that type of shit on Umar, talking about it, lied about some details of the land or whatever, right? Umar had the money. This is all according, to Umar's claim. He said maybe if he didn't have the money, then he didn't have the money, whatever, right? I'm just saying this is where I'm criticizing him. If that dude did that, he said he had every intention to sue that person for doing that, sue that person and that company. Mm-hmm. And it slipped his mind, or he didn't have time, is what he said. He didn't have time, right? That precedent that would, if you was right, that dude discriminated against you and you didn't take it to court, nigga, you missed the whole fucking point. A school is not infrastructure. One school is not infrastructure. That's just a blueprint like Deion left. Like now we need more of those schools, more of those schools, more of those schools before it becomes an infrastructure. But you know what is infrastructure? One case. Roe v. Wade. You know what I'm saying? Like all it takes is one case to be adjudicated a certain way, and it goes on as a law from then on forth. If you can find that your situation properly matches that case. So the fact that if he would have went through that case, got won the case, from now on that would help every other black person buy a business property or crack down on people who are being racist when it comes to business practices and realty practices, right?
Yeah.
That is a precedent that would have been set. And he just brushed it off like, oh, well, I didn't have time for it. Nigga, this is the whole point. That's just like, look, building a school is something you should be doing, but that's just a idle thing. That's like the First Amendment auditor out there at the post office, right? That in itself is a practice of what you can do constitutionally, but it doesn't change anything. It's not going to teach anybody nothing necessarily. But what it does do is provide the opportunity for somebody to jump stupid, and then you educate them there. Oh, you're not supposed to have that camera? Well, watch this. I bet you I am. Let's get the police here. Boom, boom, boom. And now that person is educated, right? Just like him going about the school thing, he's going to get a school that's fine, that's not educating anybody necessarily on, or it's not changing any racial rifts in our society or economics. But it gives the ability for somebody to jump stupid and do some racist shit like not give me this property because I'm black. Now I have the ability to preach and teach legally. And that's what it's supposed to all be about, nigga. You had the chance to pull the trigger and you didn't pull the trigger. So what the fuck is the point of it? Was it about the money for the school, or are you really trying to make change? If you're really trying to make change, you take this shit to the motherfucking Supreme Court if you have to. And you make sure that this precedent is set because they didn't sell you this business property because you was black. That's what's going to help all of us going forward in the future, even after you die. This school can bankrupt, nigga. That precedent can't bankrupt.
And ain't that the whole purpose why he's this whole black racist doctor, activist, whatever, is for the cause? I was like, dude, that was the cause. That's what you've been talking about.
The main thing. You can get it.
And you walked away from it.
Had the opportunity to get something in legal writing, court adjudicated, nigga, legislation. That would have made legislation. You feel me? And he brushed that shit off because he too busy trying to get these donations for the school. Nigga, you got me fucked up, bro. You know what the fuck going on, bro. Like, yeah, it's for the school, but nigga, you ain't got no job, nigga. I'm sure you don't. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, where the money coming from, nigga? Like, he probably got some type of job, but not to, and I ain't saying he flashy or nothing like that. He definitely not that. But some of this, you buying some steaks for some of this donation money, nigga. Let's keep it real. You know what I mean? Let's keep it 100, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know what the fucking deal. You know what the fuck going on.
But you better watch out, like before he end up like that passer from Brooklyn, or was it Bronx?
Nah. That's why I specifically say I know he not flashy. Like, he ain't doing it like that, bro. He ain't doing it to where I'll be like, nigga, you a disgrace. No, he trying, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, keep it 100. You spending some of the money, which all I'm saying is that's not the whole main goal. That's not the strongest thing you can do is make the school. He's made that the strongest thing he can do. No, nigga, the precedent that could have been set by suing that motherfucker is the strongest move that could have been made. Now, unless your ass really didn't have the money and you just lying, you feel me? That's the only other explanation why you would not hit that motherfucking 88-mile fastball right down the middle, right in your motherfucking bread basket, nigga. Like, ain't no way you ain't supposed to hit that shit out the park. Why did you not? Is you lying? Did you not really have the money?
Shit, what probably ended up happening is he didn't have all the money, and somebody came with all the money, and the dude was like, "Fuck it."
That's what happened. That's likely what happened, Miguel. Cause he was talking about around this same time he had like half the money, and nigga, and when he was talking to the black dude that was trying to get in the property, he had half the money, but the black dude didn't want to work with him with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, like it's
And
right.
that's
It's right to
common.
call bullshit on Umar to a degree, because that nigga got a certain degree of bullshit in his system, for sure.
Cause that's common a lot, especially now in real estate. They be like, man, look, it's 200,000. I got 150 right now. I'll give you the other 50 later. Especially down here in
If you
Texas,
talking
somebody
about
come down
businesses, if you talking about business properties, hell yeah.
and then somebody come down here with, no, man, fuck that. They give you 150 right now. I give you 250 right now.
Right.
Hold up, I was only asking for 200, but all right, I'll take it.
You heard his Black Panther breakdown.
Man, I wanted to, but
He right, bro. Nigga.
why? Because it was made by a white dude.
I thought it was a black dude. Oh, you
The
talking about
dude
Steven? No, the director of Black Dude, Ryan Coogler.
No, the dude that made Black Panther.
You talking about Marvel, the creator of Marvel, Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Stan Lee did that low key to honor.
That nigga
No. What he?
That's why I hate that they can't just be like, oh, he white.
No, that's not what he's talking about, bro. He not talking about that at all, bro. He's talking about the fact that it's all women, and now it's a women taking over. What do you think be going like? The attack on black masculinity is at full blast. You feel me?
Oh, I ain't seen the new one, so the new
It don't
one
matter about the new one. In the first one, it's mostly bitches. Where's the niggas?
Well, because look, that's where Felipe get the whole I'm the lion, they the lionesses. The bitches was actually the one doing the work. That's why
but you don't have an example of strong black men potent throughout that bitch. The nigga that was from America, Michael B. Jordan, he disrespects African culture, and he's looked at as like a thug, you know what I mean, down there, right?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. He's saying like, bro, like now T'Challa gone in the second one, and his little sister got to step up, and it's all bitches. And then the underwater, bro, you got to listen to it. The underwater Mexicans beat the shit, cause that's what I didn't read this in the comics. I didn't notice in the comics that the vibranium was also in the water with the Mexicans. I didn't know that shit. I thought we had all the vibranium. And if that shit ain't in the comic books, then it's a huge file. Let's see, hold on, man. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send a DJ Academics version of that shit to you.
I know they were talking a lot about the hand signals that the Mexican dude, they were like actual Aztec Mayan.
It's just really the fucking idea, bro, that this is Black Panther. Why did we get our ass beat in this hole? Like, why did we get our ass beat in this hole, bro? Like, what the fuck going on?
So they got beat by that dude. Well, because he wasn't. I heard that he wasn't even like. I heard he was kind of like Killmonger too, where he's not really a bad guy, but he is a bad guy.
Right. With McGill, throw the story out of your mind. Throw the Marvel story out of your mind and look at it as just a one-off. That you don't want black people to be masculine men. You don't want. You feel me? Like the point of the thing is, we'll give every other race some power. Because we can deport every other race. We can find a reason to deport their ass. There's a country that you came from.
It's a country.
Just a few generations ago. There's a country that you came from. There's no country a few generations ago that we came from. We Americans, nigga. Like, you have to go back 10, 20 generations to get me back to Africa. Which means there's no home for me there. Because they've already raped Africa and colonized the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can make a way for Asian, your mom and dad. We can get your ass out of here, nigga. Maybe not you. You was born here, McGill, but we can get your daddy up out of here. You feel me?
But he's still gonna be an American.
How? Huh? You was your daddy born here?
Because the Americas is the United States, Mexico, all the way down to.
Oh, nigga, you're not talking about United States of America, nigga.
You talking about America.
Oh, well, you can live in America. You can live anywhere in America. If that case, nigga, take your ass to South America, nigga, if you want to, but not this America, bitch. If you want take it, all right, nigga, play that shit with the white people. They take your smart ass right to Mexico. All right, well, there's a bunch of dumbass Mexicans down there with your smart ass. Take them down there and educate their ass, nigga. You want to be smart and shit. motherfucker.
Go be their leader.
Go be their leader with your smart ass, nigga. Oh, well, you still be in America. Okay, well, fine then. We're not even deporting you. You still in America. Just go to the Mexico part of America. We're not even deporting you then. In that case, by that logic, get your ass on. Get your ass on, nigga. Yeah, how about that? All right, let's play the video. It's like 9 minutes. And I'm finna go take a leak in the smoke break and roll this blunt. Right now I'm gonna take you out camera. I'm gonna call you on my phone. You know how that shit just switch over. So
I bet.
They made the Wakandans look selfish, like they didn't care about American Africans. They made Killmonger the symbolic representation of the African-American alpha male who was conscious. They made him into a killer and a disrespecter of African culture. I thought the themes in Wakanda were horrible. There was no romance, no intimacy, no love, no black woman with a child in the whole movie. Black Panther 1 was a political nightmare. Now let's go to Black Panther 2.
Oh, shit.
And I'm going to keep this brief. Let me say this. No disrespect to the Mexican community. No disrespect to the Mexican community. No disrespect to the Mexican community. You have a right to your own heroes, and Mexican children have a right to see their heroes in their own image. I totally support the right of Mexican children to see heroes in their own image. So respect to the Mexican community. With that being said, I did not take my children to see Black Panther 2 so they can watch Mexican superheroes whip the shit out of black superheroes. I'm gonna say it again, and I don't care who don't like it. As far as I'm concerned, it was a total disgrace to watch a movie.
Yo, did I kind of said the same thing about Black Panther 2. I said, man, this shit is too pussy for me, bro.
Where everything black children held sacred about the Wakandans was shown to be possessed by the underwater Mexicans.
No.
Vibranium was supposed to be native to Wakanda. But Ryan Coogler and whoever else wrote that horrible screenplay gave the underwater Mexicans vibranium too.
Why are you calling them underwater
Underwater Mexicans.
Now I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy though. Like, nigga, how this whole time I thought only one place had vibranium. Now underwater they got hella vibranium.
And they plot.
Made them as strong as the Wakandans. Why would you build up Black Panther as strongly as you did in the first movie, only to turn around and tear
the underwater
the
Mexicans
down? The Mexicans were clearly stronger than the Africans in that movie. The Mexicans were whipping our ass the whole movie.
That's facts. That is facts.
The Mexican leader, and I forget his name, he got more screen time in the movie than the Black Panther did.
That is facts.
If this movie is about Black Panther, emphasis on black, why are our children in the movie theater watching an underwater Mexican hero get more screen time than the black hero in the movie?
An underwater Mexican.
His expressions is
Bro, that shit is gold. The niggas is underwater Mexicans. Bro, the underwater Mexican. He not even from Texas. He don't even know about wetbacks. He that nigga. The underwater Mexicans is the most, bro, racist, but you can say it because they was underwater Mexicans. Bro, that is, man, that shit is gold, bro.
This shit you can't make up, nigga. This shit just golden.
That shit is
Just happens
brilliant.
to be real.
Goodness gracious, that shit is funny.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
The underwater Mexicans, bro. Oh my goodness. I wasn't no more good, bro.
But why he say it like that?
Bro, that nigga know he funny, dog. Like, stop, get it, dog. Come on, bro. You know that nigga know he funny, bro. Like, stop it. Like Kevin Samuels. That nigga know he be saying some funny shit, bro. Like, but they be staying serious. They'll very rarely break character and like laugh at the shit that they saying. But they know good and goddamn well that shit is hilarious, bro.
Oh shit.
Niggas be playing, bro.
He spelled his name Samaj, but
DJ
real name.
Academics is all like, man, I'm saying, that's what I was saying. He in the back just.
Bro, that shit too goddamn funny. The underwater Mexicans.
Every time he kept saying that, I was like, oh, why you saying like that, bro?
Bro. Cause these bitch ass niggas ain't even above sea level. Be nice. Be nice.
But that's why these niggas is underwater. They suffer pressures.
Bro.
I don't know. I ain't seen the movie.
The underwater nigga, I ain't seen it either. I just know what happened.
But I feel like he looking too much into it. Cause like
Yes,
shit,
there's a degree of that. But
because,
at the same time, he's right. Maybe if they didn't do it maliciously, it's still trash that it's, you know what I'm saying? There's no black excellence in that bitch as far as a man goes.
yeah, they needed a black leader, man.
A man. So it's easily corroboratable to say that there is some type of attack on black masculinity. Like, I'm not one to, you know what I mean, when we come to the dress thing, I've explained to you, there's certain artists who've had ideas where it requires them to be in dress, and they made that idea up from themselves. Nobody coerced them to do it. But at the same time, there's some dudes that get coerced to do it for a cheap buck. And again, with that motherfucking thing, it may not be because they are actively trying to destroy black masculinity. They don't have to be trying to do it, but it's still effectively doing that. You feel me?
But because yeah, I mean, it needed a dude, but I don't know, cause to me, I always just keep thinking of how it would have gone in the comic books, even though it's not going to be based on comics. There was many Black Panthers. I don't know if there was a chick Black Panther, but
Right.
it gets passed down. So
It does get passed
why
down.
wouldn't it be a possibility that there'd be a chick? Granted, it'd be better if there was a dude because
Right,
it'd
but
be
there's a
dude
chick.
fighting a dude.
But there's a chick. She gets to stay the Black Panther for the whole movie, and on top of that, we get beat up by the underwater Mexicans. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, not only do we get beat up, we get beat up because of our only thing that made us special, vibranium. Now they have it too, and they got way more of it. What the fuck?
Because look, I feel like that's part of the arc. Because shit, okay, Black Panther 1, they build them up. Black Panther 2, you gotta
Bring
tear
them
them down. To Black Panther 3, you build them back up. I was like, it's like,
Nigga,
I feel like that's why they
I
got
understand the
that
formula. You think I don't, but I ain't never seen nobody get their head beat like that.
Hey man, at least it was by Mexicans and not white
Bro,
people.
think about, bro, hold on, and I'm gonna make a point of my own right here.
And because
Hold on. If it was a prominent white dude who just died, the dude who always played Batman just died, you think they finna let them get their ass whooped in the next movie? No. Damn the storyline, bro. You're not finna get whooped by no underwater Mexicans after Sean Connery just died. In the next 007, he ain't finna get his ass whooped. In the next Superman, he not finna get his ass whooped if the nigga that plays Superman for, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, it's not gonna happen. They, like I'm saying, they may not be thinking about it to negatively affect us, But if it was them, they would be thinking about it to positively affect them.
Yeah, I mean, I just keep thinking about the storyline.
Right,
I
but
see that
the
happening in
storyline
the
still
comic book.
deviates from that. You don't have to dwell on the sorriest part of the storyline. You can still, and they still at the same time deviate from the storyline wherever they want to. So why can't you deviate and make her a Black Panther for the first half of the movie and then get a real nigga in that bitch?
Cause I mean, I don't know too much about the Black Panther lore, but whenever they started saying who the bad guy was gonna be in this movie, they were like, yeah, like this dude's supposed to be like ass whooping. So that's why I didn't really freak out when people are like, man, they got their ass whooped. I was like, I mean, I kind of heard that's what was gonna happen whenever it was speculated that he was gonna be the bad guy. So I didn't really see it. Like I said, I didn't really see it like, oh.
But do you see the difference if Boswick is still alive and it's him getting his ass whooped and he's staying strong throughout it? It's a different story, my nigga. Now there's a female, she getting her ass whooped, blah, 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 blah. There's just so many things compounded on it. Again, I'm not saying it's nefarious. I'm just saying it's negligent.
I feel like they tried to rush to get a movie out, and they should have looked for a male lead role for that shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? They tried to put out Black Panther because this dude died, but I'm like,
I'm
damn.
not saying what they should have did. I'm just saying I see Umar's point. That's all I'm saying. I can't tell you how else they should have did it other than make her Black Panther for a little bit and then move on, or make a new Black Panther, whatever, Michael B. Jordan, whoever the fuck you want to, and then move on to her storyline where she becomes Black Panther for a little while. I don't know. I'm just saying I see Umar's point, and I'm only adding that Umar thinks it's done on purpose to purposely keep us down. I'm saying it may not be that. It's just that there's nobody in our corner to represent us properly, ever.